Hey guys, and welcome to this first video in a series that I'm going to be doing on making apps in Unity. And actually the topic is going to be a little bit broader than that, because I'll also be looking at launching the app once we're done with it, experimenting with marketing it and the results I can get from that marketing, and then I'll also look at stuff like the Unity dashboard so that we can see how many people are using the app and get some insights on the monetization results and other analytical data. So if you want to learn to code, then this might not be the best place for you to be if you already know a lot about code. I'm a bit of a hobbyist developer, but if you want to learn more about app marketing, app analytics, app store optimization, then this should be an interesting series for you. So in this video, I'll also go through the current stats of my existing app in terms of active users, retention rates, and the monthly organic installs versus paid installs, as mentioned, the ranking in the Play Store, and so on. So if you want to launch an app on the App Store, you're curious to see what happens on my journey, make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell button for notifications on when the next video in the series comes out. So firstly, a bit of background. Why am I using Unity to make a mobile app? Well, I have been a hobbyist developer for a while now, and my interest has been primarily in making games. I started learning on Udemy, as I think many of us probably have, and if you want, you can check down in the description for a link to the Udemy course that I did by the good folks over at Game Dev TV, which in my opinion might be the best set of courses to learn Unity on Udemy. And it was through going through the course that gave me the basic set of skills, but also the inspiration to create my own apps. And even though I did learn Java several years ago, I didn't practice very much, and I wasn't that familiar with any of the Java IDEs. So I actually gained a lot more experience in C#, Visual Studio, and Unity before the idea of creating an app came into my head. And when it did, I was faced with having to go back to either refreshing my Java knowledge and learning to use something like Android Studio, or seeing if I could get a similar result out of Unity. And the answer is that the results that I've seen from Unity so far have been pretty satisfying. So as mentioned, we'll be starting with an app I've already made called Multiply, which is a simple multiplication and times table reference and testing app, primarily made for school kids who are learning their times tables, or anyone else that wants to get better at multiplication. And we're going to add more features to it and see if we can improve the user retention, improve the app rating, improve the ranking in the Google Play Store, and improve the number of ads that are served, and so on, with the goal that ultimately this app can become a stable, easily maintainable app that will get regular and consistent downloads and ultimately form part of a much larger portfolio of apps that generate some income. In terms of some statistics, when I launched the app back in May of 2020, I used Google ads and Facebook ads to acquire some initial installations, and I got 324 first-time installers in the month of May. And at the end of May, or 30 days later, I had retained 38.9% of them, which I think is pretty good, but we're going to look to try and improve on that. As far as active users go, today the app has 105 active users, and again we're going to try and increase that, but we're going to shift from paying for users to start using the app and try to get more organic installs going. Right now, the app is only getting about 1 to 2 organic installs each week, so somewhere between 6 and 10 a month. And in terms of ranking, it's currently ranking for 2 keywords, being multiplication tables and times tables. And it is ranking at 220 and 173 respectively. So as you can tell, this is not a new idea, and there are plenty of other developers out there that have built their own multiplication apps. And I think the only way we're going to make this app a success is to get it to rank a lot higher. So that'll be the primary goal that we set out to achieve with our feature update. So in the next video, we're going to start working on some new features to try and improve user engagement, gamify the experience a little bit more, and ultimately improve the rate at which people are installing the app. The features we're going to add are some extra test options. Currently the app only has 1, we're going to move to 3. I'm going to look at implementing high scores for the tests using Unity's player preferences. I'm also going to look at Unity custom events to better analyze how people are using the app and build some of those in. And then we're going to try and improve the navigation as well. I'll leave a link to the app in the description so that you can check it out if you'd like to. And if you'd like, you can also leave your own suggestions and features that I can include in the upcoming videos. So that's where we'll leave it for this video. If you're still here, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one where we'll go through the current loop for the app and start tracking our new release features. Bye for now.